project this summer to determine if Enterococcus, which is a fecal indicator bacteria, is present at certain beaches after rainfall events throughout Monmouth County. So what we were looking for was a bacteria called Enterococcus, which is an indicator of other viruses and protozoa that could be in water that people are swimming in, surfing in, that could have negative health effects. So we were sampling the water to determine if there were changes in pH, salinity, dissolved oxygen, temperature, turbidity, and then we were taking samples back to the lab to actually test for the Enterococcus itself. So we used an IDEX Enteralert system where we would dilute our samples and then add a substrate, incubate the sample for 24 hours, and then put it under a black light to see if anything was fluorescent. And if it was, we could determine a most probable number. So the most probable number is the colony forming units per 100 milliliters of water. So in New Jersey, the regulatory amount that is allowed before the beach is to be closed is 104 CFUs per 100 milliliters of water. So we could determine if that number was higher, and some of our numbers actually hit as high as 4,884 CFUs per 100 milliliters of water, which is very, very high above regulatory standards. So we did some statistical analysis to determine if we can figure out when beaches are safe again after it rains.
So I was working with our professor, Dr. Adolf, and we were trying to figure out a model to be able to predict after these rainfall events how many MTNs, which is reflective of that CFU, would be present. So initially we had this model where we were looking at prior to us sampling, 24 hours prior, we would sum up the amount of rainfall and we would compare that to the number of MPNs. And we didn't really have much of a correlation there. So what we decided to do was look at how many hours since the rainfall ended, how that would affect the MPNs, and we found that there was significance. So we created this time factor which determines at 24 hours prior to sampling, if the rainfall ended, then it really wouldn't have as much effect on the MPN, so we would have lower MPN numbers, compared to if, say, we sampled an hour after it rained, we would have much higher MPN numbers. And so when we applied that to our plots, we found that we had much better correlations, and it gave us kind of like this basis for saying that yes, rainfall does affect the amount of Enterococcus in the water, and it is possible that there is a lot more runoff going into that water after rainfall. So right now we do have a few plots that are insignificant because where we did sample like C2, which was a pipe that went out to the sand, we really didn't get the readings that we saw at other beaches because it was getting filtered out before we were there. So, but we did see at the ones that were directly outflowing into the water that there were really nice correlations, and hopefully in the future months we're going to be continuing in the fall and the spring. Hopefully we will find more data to kind of I guess correlate between the two and find that there is a big significance. So hopefully it'll be able to be used. The public will be able to allow people to figure out for themselves, do I really want to go into this water at this time, or is it safe? And hopefully we'll be able to apply it anywhere, which is really awesome.